Hello, scientists. Thanks for tuning in. This video is all about systems. So, what is a system? A system is a group of parts that work together to perform a specific function or produce a specific result. You encounter lots of systems in your everyday life, including things that even have the word system in them. For example, our solar system is a system made up of parts that are planets and moons and the sun. A computer or other electronic device is also a system. Lots of parts work together for the goal of having the computer or electronic device work. An ecosystem filled with living and non-living things is also a system. And even your body is filled with systems, such as your digestive system. All systems have parts that work together, and these parts have certain names. Let's use a flashlight as an example of a system as we go through the different parts. First, we have the input. The input is the material or energy that is put into a system. Think of it like the source of power or energy for a system, what makes it go. In a flashlight, what is the power source that makes it go? Typically, it's a battery. But there's also an on-off switch, and if no one turns it on, the flashlight won't do anything. So turning it on could also be considered an input. Next, we have the process. The process is what happens in a system, which can be difficult to observe. In a flashlight, the process involves the flow of energy through the parts of a flashlight that cause the light bulb to glow. Lastly, we have the output. The output is the material or energy that comes out of a system. When you use a flashlight, what comes out of it, or what do you get out of it? You get light. The light from the flashlight is considered the output. Some systems also have a fourth part called feedback. Flashlights don't have feedback, so I put it on a separate slide. Feedback is output that changes the system in some way, usually monitoring or keeping track of the input, process, and output, so the system can adjust itself to reach a certain goal. An example of a system that has feedback is the heating or air conditioning in a house. And these systems have a thermostat. Some homes have a simple dial. Others may have a more complicated digital thermostat, or maybe something in between. These systems all have an input of energy, like electricity, to help the system run. A process occurs that produces heat or air conditioning in a home, which puts out hot or cold air, and a thermostat serves as the feedback. The thermostat reads the temperature, and when the temperature has reached a certain threshold, it will turn the system on or off. For example, if it's winter time and you have the thermostat set to 70 degrees, the thermostat will turn on the heating system to warm the house if it drops below 70 degrees, and it will turn it off once it has gone above 70 degrees. If you set it at 70, the thermostat will turn the system on and off to keep it at 70 at all times.